everybody. My name is Kirill, and I'm here with Jason today for a Rosebud live stream. That intro was a little bit outdated, but we decided to play it as nevertheless. So every week, Jason actually does office hours on our Discord, which we definitely recommend joining. And during those sessions, Jason goes through projects that our creators make and helps them debug and just troubleshoot any issues they have. We decided to make those streams, Discord streams, a little bit more accessible. So we are also going to be streaming those on YouTube, but adding to that a little bit of a theme. And today we were going to talk about making web apps on Rosebud and specifically making portfolio web app. Jason, I'm going to pass it to you because Jason's going to be the one creating and showing how you can use Rosebud for that.
All right, yeah, thanks, Kirill. Okay, so pretty much what we're going to do is that we're going to basically first find an example of something cool. We're actually going to focus on portfolios. We're going to find a cool web portfolio that we can recreate on Rosebud. Before I go into how you would go about doing that, we actually have a web app template. If you haven't heard about it already, it's basically a React template with 3JS, so you can add 3D stuff to a React web app, and then we can power that with AI. But before we do that, let's find an actual reference for something cool we can make. So Pinterest is like a go-to resource. I love using Pinterest for this because you can find cool stuff very quickly. Yeah.
A lot of very, visually appealing themes and inspiration you can take from Pinterest.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, yeah, so another go-to search is minimalist animated portfolio because we have access to different types of animations, whether they're 3D or not. And minimalist keeps things relatively simple while still looking cool. So that's good for us right now. Okay, so let's look through here. It's quite a few cool options. Yeah, honestly, a lot of these can work. Maybe we should go for something like this.
Wow, that's a pretty cool style.
Exactly, yeah. And it's text focused, so it's might actually be pretty good. Okay.
How are we going to even recreate it, Jason? We need to do something that's actually possible, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh yeah, it is. It's pretty much
okay.
Yeah, at least we can get the cool text scrolling, whereas big text, then you can stretch it out like that. Okay.
Cool. I'm in. I like it.
Okay. All right. So the first thing you want to do is head over back to Rosebud again, and then we have over here. These are templates. These allow you to get started with some functionality already there. So I'll hit that. I'll hit create. Now we have our project. It's simply 3D cube with hello world text. So first thing we want to do to match our template, if we go back, is we can see here that this has a much larger text and no cube. So we can, and also the background is dark. So let's actually start off with that. So let's say make the background dark and the text red. Make the text way bigger. There you go. I think that already be quite close to what the reference image on the reference.
This is a very succinct prompt. So not as many details. Okay, here you go. Yeah. The red.
Okay, cool. And then now probably want to get rid of the cube. The cube. You have a cool
rotation. By the way, do you know why we have that cube? So why are we showing the cube? Is it like just a standard for web app?
Yes, in a template, the cube is there by default. It's there because it makes it, if you want to add more 3D shapes, it's like all the 3D setup is ready there.
Okay, so web apps, not only they're like flat web apps, you can actually add 3D elements and you can actually make way more than just web apps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we get you started with one cube ready to go, but if you don't want it, you can just ask Rosie to remove it, and she just did. Okay, so now we head back to our reference to see what we have. Okay, so we have 3 lines of text that are all links to different things, and we can scroll them. Okay. So next we want to say, let's tell Rosie what this is going to be. This is going to be a stylish stylish portfolio site. I want the focus to be a list of large red links to my different art pieces. Space them out and make them scrollable. Okay, I spaced them out and make them scrollable. Okay, there we go. So we have a list of large red links. I'm going to link to my different art pieces.
Okay. It's a nice prompt. I like it. It's pretty descriptive.
Yeah, telling Rosie what you're going to do sometimes can make her be in the right frame of mind for the future prompts. Because right now she has to guess what I'm doing, so I just make it clear what I'm doing right away.
Yeah, that's the main kind of issue, to explain what you actually want. But you also can always ask Rosie for some suggestions, and
Yeah, you can.
she can be really helpful. For example, if you're looking for an idea. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
something.
There you go. Have our scroll.
Looks exactly what we saw on Pinterest.
Okay, yep. Now we need to have like a nicer font, I think.
Can we open the website, by the way? Because I think there's definitely a link.
Yeah, we can. I haven't actually tried this link yet. But...
Yeah, let's see in detail. Okay,
it's by Stephen Hanley.
That's nice. Beautiful. I like it.
Cool. Okay. All right, so let's go back. Okay, let's say... Okay, let's just get a new font right now. It'll help us visualize better. So right now we have a default font. It's okay, but we want something more stylish than this. So there are plenty of actually just free, like open source fonts that you can use without having to pay or having any kind of, well, pay tier or anything like that, where you have to pay for your... Basically, most fonts, you can't just use them. You have to pay for a license. But many of them do not have a license. And here's thefont.com is a good site to go to if you want to find those. Free for personal use. You see here. So anyway, a really good one that I like to go to is Lemon Milk. I like that one. Maybe Cool Versica could be good for us as well.
Lemon Milk, I think, kind of matches the vibe. Yeah,
you think so?
Of that website.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with that one. Okay. I use that one all the time, so I already have it downloaded. So now we can head over to the Asset tab. Asset tab is when you want to upload external things you want to use in your project. So I want to use that font that Krill just suggested, Lemon Milk. So I hit upload asset. I can click this to see my recent downloads. Go down to where I have Lemon Milk, and then I upload Lemon Milk. Upload that right now.
Wow, so fonts basically are used as regular assets.
Yes.
It's the same, because we are used to be making games on Rosebud, and Rosebud was primarily an AI game maker, and assets are used for your characters, for your textures, for your NPCs, etc. But for web apps, you can use it for the variety of things, including fonts, which is really cool.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so let's.
So you uploaded the whole package, so for all of the different fonts and all, like for that, different versions of that font.
Exactly, yes. A lot of fonts, especially higher quality fonts, they have like multiple versions of it. Instead of let's say you want to make a title, you don't take the font and just make it like bold and big. You actually have a different whole version of the font that's just for bold stuff, which actually looks better than just making the regular one look bold by using like the HTML or CSS bolding stuff. Okay, so but the good thing is that Rosie sees all of these assets, so we don't actually have to tell her which one to use. She usually knows how to use this one herself. Once she knows she has options like there's a bold, medium, italic, light, she'll use them appropriately on her own.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so I can simply say, use the new Lemon Milk font instead. She can see it.
Do you think we can tell Rosie, like, hey, use Lemon Milk font in all of the different versions to create some unique identity to the website, something like this?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, she can. Usually she'll do it her own, but if she doesn't, yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Okay, so we have... I have
all right.
Black screen. I can reprompt that. Maybe Rosie just made a mistake.
Yeah, so mistakes are being made. Doesn't mean that everything is broken. You have a history tab on top.
Yes,
You can switch and go back, or you can reprompt if something, yeah, the prompt didn't go through. It's all
exactly.
part of the process. Okay,
There we go.
worked
Cool.
this time.
Yep. Nice. That looks better than old fonts. Let's go back to our reference. I'm already kind of forgetting.
Okay, now seeing it, I know it's a bit of a different font, but I like
That's
this effect. Yeah, right? So how can we make like this stretchy effect?
yes. Well, let's just see if Rose has a solution to that. So let's say I want there to be a cool, subtle stretch effect when we, well, I hover over a link. Let's see what she does, and whatever she does, we can adjust it to make it closer to the one in the reference. Okay. Let's see what she does. Okay, nothing right now. I did not notice anything. This happens sometimes. Sometimes Rosie can implement a effect, but then the actual trigger that causes the event or the effect isn't working. So the hover is it's not registering that I'm hovering, so I have to tell her that. Right now, when I hover, nothing happens. Let's see what she says. Okay, she seems to recognize the issue. She didn't use the right syntax. Yeah, because we're using React, there's some differences in how you have to do certain things. Okay, so now what happened right now is that Rosie generated code that couldn't be applied. Basically, usually this means that something was, again, syntax or the structure wasn't right, so we couldn't even run that code. And again, simply in these cases, the best time is this is a good time to reprompt. Yeah, this is also a good time to make your prompt more simple, but in our case, our prompt is simple, so we don't have to do that. I can just start the same prompt again. Hopefully it works this time. If not, we can try rephrase this, ask in a different way. This time she was able to apply it, but no, still no effect. Interesting. I wonder maybe it's because it's a link. Is it because it's a link? I don't know. Okay, well, let's ask for a simpler, hover effect. I want to see maybe that's the problem. Please start with a simple effect that makes the link bigger. That's the most standard hover effect when you hover over something and it gets a bit bigger. Let's see if that can help her. And of course, if that doesn't work too, that means that Rosie is going in the wrong direction with this whole project. And then, like Kirill said before, we have to go back in our history to before we asked for these changes with the hover, and then clear our memory and try again with a fresh set of, basically a fresh chat. Right now, Rosie has everything in our chat in her memory, but because she made a mistake, we might want to just forget about this current approach. Yeah. So okay. So let's go back. These all kind of looks the same, so I don't know which one is the right one. Yeah, here, this one. So I'm going to go back in history to this point. This is right after we successfully changed the fonts to lemon milk. Now we can try again. Add a simple hover effect to the links. This time I'll ask for a simpler hover effect to start off. So we can hopefully start off on the right foot, then we can then ask for a more complicated one with the stretching that we showed here. All right. Let's see what happens.
We definitely picked a very, not very, but pretty interesting portfolio with effects. Okay, let's see.
No, interesting. Usually Rosie can do this kind of thing. I'm surprised. I think maybe it's because we're using a what's called. I don't even know. Did she even use the font that I said? I don't know. Maybe she used a different approach for the font and
It
code.
does look the font, like the font that you chose.
No, I mean like she's yeah. Oh no, she is using it. Okay, no. So I know she's using the font, but I wanted to make sure she was using it the way I said, like just using the font in Acetab. She is. So I'm surprised. I'm just surprised why she's can't do the hover. Okay, so maybe we can try implement some of the other features first, then we can try and come back to this feature. Let me see.
Yeah, how about the scrolling?
Yeah, nice scroll. We do have scroll right now. It's not the smoothest, but maybe the gap between each one is too big. And then also we could have. How about let's try do like we'll move them closer together and we make it that when you click each one, it shows the effect. Oh, are you saying that when you scroll, it reveals more at the bottom, like the text at the bottom?
Yeah, I guess because there are definitely pages.
Yeah. Okay. Make the gap between each link slightly smaller. Then make it that there are cool quotes at the bottom that get revealed as we scroll. Okay, so I want to make the gap between them slightly smaller, and then I want it to be that when we scroll to a certain point, it will reveal some quotes. Maybe I should not add too many quotes at once, but let's see.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see. So we're starting. Okay, so now we've moved it. Interesting. So I cannot scroll right now, and where text is moved down. So let's make sure the links start at the same place on the page as before. Right now, they moved down. So I want to say that we've moved the links back up, and then also right now I can no longer scroll. Hopefully she can fix this because we need our scroll. I'll help fix both issues. She says she knows the issue.
Nice.
Let's go. Yep. Now I can scroll again. Good. But the problem right now is that we're not having the link reveal. Oh, wait.
Not enough pieces. Okay. What if we give it like a little bit of a different spin and add a couple of pictures? Like as an artist, you want to showcase your portfolio. And what if we add some art under like actual art, not just text? How would we do that?
Yeah, the goal, what I wanted to do is that when you click each one, it will reveal the art for that one. Guess we can just
Okay.
try that right now.
All right.
See if maybe you can. Sure. Well, first for this, for us to get our art pieces, I think a good place for us to go is Pixels. Pixels has a whole bunch of again like free as images and stuff that have no license or anything. Because we can just find a few examples of stuff that we would have in our art portfolio. Don't probably want landscape images. I don't know. I'll find like
city, like black and white city. That's
black
got
and white city.
yeah, and let's do all of it black and white. So
Yeah, good
kind of
point.
matches the red and gray.
Yeah, good point. There you go. I think that's enough.
Nice.
Okay. So I'll just download all of these real quick. So on my Stefan Leonardi. It's the Wally. Go for 5.
Yeah, it's good to know about all the websites where you can find all sorts of facets, from fonts to pictures. Because all this is really helpful.
Yeah, once I found these, I was made my job way easier. I could just so easily find high quality stuff when you're creating examples. Okay. I'm gonna upload all of these.
Okay, yeah, so you're going into the Assets tab again, selecting
Yes.
pictures.
Selecting them, uploading them all at the same time. Yep. Wait for them to upload. There we go. Take a second. Yeah.
Yeah, we got him.
Photo 1. Photo. Let me just rename them. Right now, I'm using the rename feature. It's on the top right, second button. That's like a pencil icon. Basically, Rosie sees these images as these names. So naming them appropriately makes her know what they are because she can't see them. There you go. There we go. Have our 5. Nice. Yep, there you go. Okay. Make it that when we click a link, it reveals one of our photos. Yeah, she can see all the photos. I don't have to explain more. Just we can tell her to reveal the photos in a cool way after she does this.
And that's ambitious, but let's see.
Right, photo displays.
So we have art pieces, 5 art pieces. How many assets we uploaded? Also 5?
Yeah, it's 5 images.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, there we go. And then
Whoa.
I cannot go back, so we need.
Yeah.
When I click outside of an image, oh shit, let me say cool. I say things like cool or good job, things like that, or whatever, or that was correct. Makes it clear that you're okay with the previous result. Just in case. Sometimes Rosie can think. Basically, what happens is if you complain about something right after a success, Rosie, she might think that the success actually was a failure, and she might change her previous response, which actually worked. So, saying cool. When I click outside of an image, make it go back to the main view. It's cool. I think she added like a little of like a, I don't know what I would call this. So it's like a highlight effect around it, which is cool.
Nice, yeah. So this is a full screen mode as well that's available. Because I think a lot of people don't know.
In the top right, you have a full screen, so you can see how your page actually looks on desktop.
Okay.
There you go. Now we can go back.
It works.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, now we need a nicer reveal. And revealing the photos. Please make the reveal cooler. See what she does. I was going to tell her she should do like a slow fade in, but I want to see if she does something cool on her own. A smooth animation that includes scaling and fading. Nice.
That's what we want.
Yeah. There you go. Oh. I don't know what's happening here. I'm not getting any errors. I'm surprised.
Well, I think
Animation
it's
include.
is it a good excuse to use the history feature and go back, so you don't have to, or do you think there's a fix? We can just fix this.
Yeah, we should be able to. I mean, actually, I was going to say we should look at the console, but yeah,
Hmm.
this is because I'm not getting anything. Usually, when there's nothing happening, means that there's an error. But let me see. Yeah, right now I used Command Option J to look at the console, and no, I'm not seeing anything. Nothing. Okay, so well, yeah, there's no error, which is actually good. It means that it might be fixable if there's. So right now, when I clicked, nothing happened. Yeah, hopefully she can add this. We can have our cool effect. After this, then we can add maybe like a logo, something in the top left. I don't know, to make it more of a site.
Nice.
Let's go back to our. Yeah, oh, they have like a horizontal name brand on the left. Oh, yeah, no horizontal, excuse me, vertical text. The text is rotated. That's cool. You can do that as well.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Right. Fixing the click. There's some issue with the click handler. So hopefully that the clicks will be handled properly now. There we go.
Okay. All right, takes a second to load.
Yeah, she basically backtracked on her reveal on her own.
Okay. Well, I guess we can publish this and have a link to actually share it with someone.
Okay. Well, this is partially done, but yeah, we can publish it.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we can rename the app here.
On the top left, you have this field here. You can use to set the name of your project. So, for example, for this, I would say photo portfolio version 1. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, okay. If I know I'm going to come back to it, I can name it V1, and then head over to publish on the right side here. Here you have a preview image. This is going to be like the thumbnail of your project. It's going to how it's going to look on Rosebud, and also when you share your link, the preview image is going to be this. So you want to make sure you take a good one. Maybe for me, like I want.
Or you can use just one of the pictures, or like this, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Probably looks better. Go like this. Now I have this image here. Go over here. Select this. There you go. And I can say my city photography. I could say make it more clear. The first version of my city photography portfolio. And then remix button here. This basically decide whether other people can easily clone my project and make their own versions of it. So I left it enabled. Hit the publish button. And there we go. Now we have a unique URL. that we can share with anyone, like Grill was mentioning. They can
Yep.
open it up. This is what they'll see. They'll see this view here, and they'll be able to see engage with my project, hit full screen, and use it like this.
Right before we started the stream, we also made another portfolio. Can you show that project real quick? Kind of to show what's possible. So I think the other one was a little bit more, visual in a way. You can see the pictures right away. Remember the one we made, designer?
Yep.
Oh yeah, so it's in your projects. So all the projects are nested in my projects tab, and then you can. Jason creates a lot of different projects, but yes, that's the one.
This one. So head over here. Click edit to go back to it. You can see that Krill and I were chatting before. Yeah, but I can full screen, and then there's this one here. This one's like This was like gardening photography.
Yep.
Or outdoor photography, and then you can see them all here.
Yep, pretty cool as well. So for both of the projects, we're gonna leave the links under the YouTube in the description, and you can use them, you can remix them and change them to your liking. But the best is to just use the WebApp template, brainstorm what you want to make, explain to Rosie, and pretty sure you can get great results. Then let us know how it works. Jason, anything else you wanted to add?
Nope. The only thing I'll say is that sometimes, if you, like we saw, there's some troubleshooting we have to do, but usually when you, after a few prompts, describe what's going wrong, and then Rosie can usually get things fixed. Yes, it might take some extra time, but most of the examples you saw we were going through on Pinterest, you can actually make them on Rosebud right now. And of course, we're trying to improve Rosie so that she has less of these issues, so you can make them even faster.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, a few things I wanted to mention. Wow, I took over quickly. So we, from the recent news, we had a collaboration with Bcard. He made a really great video where he's recreating
Can't you stay organized?
game that
I've experienced
he
this
made
myself,
himself
and it's
before.
called.
Yeah, just wanted to let everyone know. And he also started a game jam where people created a lot of different horror games, and one of them was I just want to share a couple of games. So one of them was In My Mind. Really impressive game, and yeah, I recommend everyone just searching for it and trying it out to see what's even possible on Rosebud. Games are very incredible. Then also we have a Cavernous Caution by, this is the game, also one of the winners of the game jam. This game is incredible. You can literally like walk in a cave and collect different things. Gosh, I actually don't know how to just spin here. And the third winner is the Deja Vu, which is also incredible. Please look them up, and we're gonna add the links to these games to the description of this YouTube stream, so you can also see what games are even possible and see. Okay, so this game starts in a room that's completely dark, and we need to find a phone and then use a torch. It's pretty cool. Very visual once you find a light. So yeah, congratulations to the winners of the game jam, and yeah, keep making amazing games, and we're gonna have more game jams coming in the future, and excited to see what you make. On the other news, we also had a video from Bad Game Dev, and he was also remaking one of his own games, and he used our 3D template and got to a pretty cool point where he added some assets, textures, and shooting and zombies. So if you're curious, please take a look. He also made a video for us, for Rosebud channel, where he talks about 5 ways to use AI in game development, and he goes through all of the ways you can use Rosie, not just for code generation, but for idea creation and etc. Now we're going to be moving into Rosebud Lounge. We know we have a couple of people waiting for us there. Jason, please, I guess move there, and we can continue through Discord. And if you're listening to us, please join our Discord server, specifically Rosebud Lounge, where we have the office hours with Jason.
All right, yeah. So I'll be over. Oh, there you go. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, heading over to Discord. Anybody, yes, we spend a lot of time there. It's pretty chill. And anybody has any
couldn't hear you before.
help with their projects, we help over there. So every Monday and Wednesday.
Yep. How's it going? What you doing?
So Jason is joining us in a second.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Hello, hello.
Hey Kai, what's up? How you doing? It's been a while.
Hello. I'm alright. I'm permanently tired. Baby's 7 months now?
7 months.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm doing that. I get 2 hours in the evening to myself, and I've generally just been playing Path of Exile 2. That's the only thing I have time for these days.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy good stuff about Path of Exile 2. I can't believe that they're aiming for free to play again.
Yeah, because that cosmetic stuff's just so good. Once you get stuck into the game and you're like really enjoying it, you want like the specific. Like, let's say you focus on being an ice bolt ranger, you know, you want the specific MTX for just ice bolt, so that when you're shooting something like a funky color, and it just appeases people, humans. They just want more and more of it. And then before you know it, you've given them $1,000 in for cosmetic stuff. It's a free-to-play game, but I've enjoyed it enough to warrant spending the money on it. You know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like having a nice sports car. At the end of the day, it's where you want to put your money. I've just never really been that interested in cars.
Right. Yeah, but I've heard that the gameplay, like in PoE 2 specifically, is like already like looking better than like Diablo. And the game's not even done.
Yeah. I mean, they're so good at building a game that has, like it has the base game, but then it also has what other people call the tutorial is the base game. So then it goes to this deeper, harder mode where it's, another 500 hours of gameplay, and then an even deeper mode for the hardcore people that just want to min-max everything and just nerd out, and it's got its own little currency trading system, and people just try to make loads of money and all these special chase items. It's fun. But it plays well. My computer's not playing it well right now. It's like my computer's just so sluggish. Whenever I try and do anything, I need to stop making AI art because it just fills up the hard drive so quick.
Okay, so much more resource demanding than PoE, the first one.
Yeah, well, I think it is. I think it is just from all of the graphical upgrades and this and that. But I'm just really messy. I'm a very messy person. Messy with my files, messy at home, messy with my inventory bags and organization of everything in my life. It doesn't help. I need to be more organized. I would have made something for the game jam as well, but horror is not really my thing. Like I thought about doing like an arcadey horror type thing and just whacking it out in a week, but I know how much once I get stuck into it, I'll be wanting to do like 6 or 8 hours a day and just smash it out. But
we'll have different game jams, so hopefully next time.
yeah. Yeah, I'd say horror is like the one thing that I'd be least likely to make. Is just, you know, I do like a horror game occasionally, but I can't imagine what to make one.
I think you could have done like some kind of like zombie ninja thing.
I would have done it in my style, but in terms of like scaring someone, like,
okay, I see what you mean.
Like different art form, you know. Anyway, I was gonna play them. I played one of them and I didn't quite understand what I was meant to do. Also, people are already adding tons of sound effects to their games.
Oh yeah, lots.
But I see that the 3D worlds people are making are coming along.
Yeah, very impressive. I was actually shocked at some of the games. In terms of like they're very ambitious.
Well, there's going to be a whole bunch of people who've worked with it before, and I don't know, they're going to have that understanding.
Jason, since we kind of waiting for people to come in with some specific questions, do you want to play some of the games that submitted? Maybe some of your favorites, or highlight the ones that were not selected. We have a pretty cool top 5, let's say.
Oh yeah, we can play.
Yeah, you have all the links in the announcements. Or
one of them.
Oh yeah, which one?
Yeah, all the top ones are right now featured on the trending section on the Rosebud website. So I'll just head over there.
Nice. You can share your screen, I guess, on Discord.
Yeah, I will. A second. There we go. All right, so you can see we put like roughly like the top 7 up here in the top of trending, starting with the 3 winners in my mind: Cavernous Caution and Deja Vu. Hop into one right now. Yeah, okay. Hop into in my mind the winner. Yeah, so in my mind, it's just one of the scariest ones submitted. It's very cool 2D style. In this game,
through the world, no.
which one are you playing, guy?
Played Cavernous Caution.
Cavernous Caution. Okay. How do you fall through the world in that?
Yeah, by getting lost and then like. Yeah, I couldn't figure out where to go.
If guy's playing Cavernous Caution, I can switch over. Cavernous Caution, made by Lord Boots. He created this cool game where you're in a mine shaft and you're stuck trying to investigate what happened. All the miners went missing. Super cool 3D world, extremely ambitious. Awesome sound design. Wait for it to load. Yeah, so yep. I recommend trying out yourself to read the full story. He put a lot of work into the story, and there's lots of stuff you can hidden notes you can read. Here it is. You can explore like this.
I went down the red stairs, and then I couldn't figure out where to go.
Yeah, you have to follow the trail of like the notes left by the miners. Yeah, I got lost too the first time I played. Once I found the notes, I could figure it out.
Put shift in as a run?
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to jump. He could have so easily put in a jump, but he didn't.
So you go to like this, extreme lots of detail in the world setup. They're definitely the most ambitious in 3D environment on Rosebud so far. You pick up these notes and you can read the story about what went wrong. If you read all the notes, then and you go to a secret room, then you find well, scary ghosts. I'm not going to say how the ghost looks like or where they are because it's not to spoil, but yeah, that's quite big too. There's not many rooms you can go into.
You go along the track.
Mm-hmm.
Went downstairs.
Yeah, and as you read the notes, you have to figure out the truth of what happened to the miners, which I'm not gonna spoil. But I read, yeah, I read them before, and it's quite good. Yep, and then you go in here. There's a big reveal in here. Once you read the notes, there's a reveal in this room here. Oh, down this hall, excuse me.
Just keep going.
Yeah, I didn't read all the notes just now, so I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh, there you go. I did.
Yeah.
Ah. Eh. I'm done. Okay, and then I'm dead.
Hey.
Yeah, they have cool death message about what's gonna happen next. And Boots has some more plans to improve to continue the story of this and add some gameplay features that weren't able to make it in because of the deadline of the jam. So I'm excited to see what he does. Wait. Do you have any plans for your next game? Even though it's not jam right now or coming up, but
I have inklings of what I know I want to make, but once I start doing it, I won't be able to stop. Because and then I don't know how to balance my time right now.
okay.
I'm about to sell a house.
Oh wow.
I think once I've sold the house and I've got into the new house, then I'll really be able to focus on things. But that might be in like distant future. So I do need to keep myself busy, and I've only just started getting back into making art again. Like it's a whole other thing of just practice. And I don't know. I'm thinking like beginning of the year, I should just be relaxing and trying to not burn myself out too much.
Hmm.
I have a habit of it. Like, there's a point where I had 2 jobs and well, technically 3 as a landlord and a baby on the way. I've stripped 2 of those jobs away. I'm still sort of just doing my own little self-employed business where I do kids' parties and stuff like that. So that keeps me busy every so often. And then baby is like full-time work. I can't say like it's not been like an easy process. Like she spent the first 3 months in hospital. That was me going in and out of the place constantly. And I've only just got my computer desk set up somewhere where I can relax. But I do know what style game I want to make next. but it will be like a week of figuring out the interface before I even put pen to paper. And I'll probably wait for a game jam to like get me started. But as of right now, I need to chill the F out as much as possible when I get the time off.
Yeah, well, after you're done selling the house, maybe you can do like Yog the Bug. He had this like one button game jam. You can have like a one button game, something to force yourself to make something small.
Yeah. Get the framework right.
Mm.
And then go from there. But I do wish I'd carried on hanging out with Lord Boots, learning a bit more of this 3D stuff, because I'm just going to fall behind.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's still super active, so any questions you have, just shoot him over.
I have a friend as well who's pretty smart at things, and he
Cool.
sent me a link of him taking an AI image and getting it perfectly 3D modeled, and then using that 3D model for other stuff. It feels like there's so many parts to the puzzle of like making a game. Like,
oh yeah,
and I think the big one where I'm gonna fall is just animation. Like getting something animated. It's easier in 2D. You can sort of, I don't know, you can cheat with Rosebud. You can set particles, do some basic tricks to give the illusion of animation. But when it comes to like 3D, I just have no idea how people are doing this now. Like how can't prompt for every, although Rosebud now does 3D images as well, right?
Yeah, we could generate 3D models.
That's something I just get into, play with. You can still use 3D models in 2D as well, so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some really good indie games that actually use 3D and they use like pixel shaders or like, tools to basically take the 3D and make the characters walk around, just skip out on the frame by frame. Yeah.
I mean, you could just set the camera above and looking down, and suddenly you're like in a top-down game. I can't say I've seen many of them on Rosebud right now.
Good point. That'll be cool to try. Any plans to update your old games? Are you moving on from those?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do want to, but it's a time thing, isn't it? Rosie's changed so much as well. When I went back to old projects, it made me think that I need to like rebuild from the ground up again. It would just be easier, and I'd be more. I've learned more since I started, So I think it would be easier for me to just start working on the second one, call it 2.0. I think. Just keep working.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably maybe a good idea. Coco's mentioned that too. Like you take old game that you still like the concept of, and you've like build it right up from the beginning, so that the structure itself it makes it way easier to work on it. Yeah.
It was one of my first games as well, so I had a less idea, and then I've done like 3 or 4 different things after that. And then I've had a baby. Well, I had the baby. To be fair, I had the baby as I figured out what Rosebud even was. I didn't always have to be here. I feel very trapped as a father. Not gonna lie. like there's only so many places I can go.
Hmm. With newborn babies, at what point does it get a bit easier with staying up all night?
Yeah. She's had her own health issues as well, so we have to pump feed.
Oh, okay,
Pump
okay.
Pump feeding is like it was every 3 hours essentially, where someone would have to be there making sure that she's got food.
Right.
And that's got easier. We used to do 8 pumps a day, and now we're doing 5.
Hey guys.
Like we've got at least like 3 hours more in our day than to do things. So I can't say enough how burnt out I am, like just from that. So putting my mind to creating things right now is annoying. I want to, really do. And I'll be
Hey,
stuck
Sean.
by my computer.
Hey, Kirill. Yeah, burnout's tough, man.
Hey, Sean, thanks for
Honestly, I
joining.
feel that too. I'm really excited to see this game. You saw me play it the other day, and I'm I got about 2 seconds into it, and I gave up.
Yeah, the phone's hard to find in the darkness. Once you do, then it's relatively straightforward.
Alright, show me how to do it, man. All I
Okay.
see is you standing.
You know, I'm not about to die in this game because somebody's banging on my door, so maybe I just restart.
Oh, okay, that's why. But I get to see the full playthrough. Make sure to look at the controls, guys. Or else you can't play the game.
Right. I
Yeah.
also couldn't figure out the game, but I wanted to mention to whoever is watching us on YouTube or Twitch that Sean Builds has a lot of great videos on how to make games on Rosebud. So please check him out on YouTube, Sean Builds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate you joining us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
check
I think it's a
those
great
out.
idea to
Awesome.
start these streaming more community games. There's just a ton of them, and they need to be seen because they're really good, especially with this jam.
Yes, that's what we want to do more. So we want to have like specific themes for each of the office hours, and then go into community creator games and showcase them and help others like debug and fix their games.
Really? Okay, a troubleshooting stream. That's interesting.
I think that has been kind of the theme. A lot of people would join and just ask Jason to help with their games. So
You know what? Honestly, it kind of sounds weird at first, but then whenever you think about it, like if you're a creator, like it's really difficult to actually like get help from anyone but Rosie, and like if you have the chance. do it.
yep. And Jason definitely has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. Well, as well as you. I mean, you're a pro at Rosie. So
Yeah, pro Rosie.
Pro Rosie.
Honestly, you are talking to Josen and Sean Pills, and we can help anyone with the games. Even you, Coyote.
Yay. That would be amazing.
I don't need help necessarily, but I need time, and I don't know how to get more time in my life right now, because by the time I've woken up or I've stayed up late or sleep in, it's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, okay, there's my morning.
Yep, I know what you mean,
Breakfast,
man.
breakfast / lunch, done it. Okay, I'm awake, I'm alive. Salt baby, salt baby, salt baby.
Hey, Jason's waking up again too.
Like, it's only when they go to sleep do I get time to myself. So yeah. But yeah,
Listen, I
January
need
is
commentary, dude. I can't tell like what you're trying to do.
And keep commenting. Don't want to interrupt anyone. Pretty much, what you do in this game is that you wake up and then you have to pick up your phone, which is probably the part that gets people stuck the most. But then when you pick up your phone, hit F, and you now have your flashlight. Then you have to investigate your room and figure out what's going on. And then at the end, at the end you find out what's going on. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I did an escape room on Saturday with my friend. It was a stag do, and a bunch of people didn't turn up, so it was just me and him. And it was pretty fun. It was like we went into this like, they're like, okay, you've got 1 hour to escape. We walked in and it was like a kid's bedroom, and we had to like look for all the clues, and there was like a vent, pull the vent down, there's another clue, like open a box, got a bunch of books with a bunch of other clues, did a bunch of other things, so like 10-20 minutes done. I thought we were done, and then like one of the puzzles clicked, and like the kids' drawers like opened all at once, and there was like a tunnel we had to climb through, and it was an alien spaceship, and it was like
Oh wow.
suddenly like
Holy
transported to this otherworldly
Got a
crystal maze type
UFO
thing.
in the drawer? That's insane. Okay, well, I definitely want to book a trip.
Yeah, it was good. Escape room's fun. That being crystal. Do you guys have crystal maze over there?
No clue, man.
I don't think so.
Probably.
You've heard of it? Like it's like 5 people. They have to go around do different tasks, try and get crystals. But if they fail, like they go into a room and it's like an escape room. They've got to do a puzzle and achieve something. And if they don't, they get stuck in the room.
Yeah, it does sound fun. Kind of sounds like Among Us at first, but then it's like way more interesting because like you guys are all in the room.
It's just fun
I
to
don't know.
watch people
That'd be
fail
cool.
and fall in water or get stuck in like I don't know. There were some crazy challenges.
Okay, Jason, tell me about this piece of paper. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Well, it appeared on the floor on the third time I woke up. The clock is stuck on 3 a.m. and my character's going crazy.
Show the guy who won as well, because I
Oh,
played
no.
that one earlier and I got confused and I didn't know what to do.
Sure.
I did like the
Someone
art
is at the
style.
door. Yeah, the first one's just, I was shocked. That game is really good, goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Pushing
you
this
can get
door.
stuck in like
Open it.
a loop. Yeah, the door. Good luck with the. Okay.
Open it. Open it. Open it. On the other side. Jason, there must have been a whole ton of screams and everything on that side. I didn't hear
Yes, there
anything.
was.
Okay.
You guys can't hear sounds? I just got the loudest jump scare ever.
No, we
Oh
didn't
my
hear.
gosh. We gotta fix that. There's no way you can play scary games without hearing the screams.
I could try share again.
Huh? Yeah.
I'll try
This is kind
reshare.
of tricky.
Oh, I didn't click share. Okay, so that's my bad.
Yeah, this is really tough. I tried to do it too. You gotta like have Rosebud open, and you gotta click that tab and share the audio, and then open the links in that tab.
Can you guys hear now?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Huh?
I think
Do?
I do. I
Yeah.
think I hear it.
Works.
Nice. You guys were spared the loudest jump scare, but yeah, that's a great game. TJ, I love it.
Yeah, it is cool, and it's a million times better with the spooky sounds. I could already hear it.
Yeah, the sound you did. Yeah, did a good job, Jen.
I've been wanting to see this game. Play it in my mind.
Sure.
I just heard so many good things about it, and I haven't played it. Like I played a little bit, but I haven't beat it. That's what everyone says is like kind of hard.
Yeah. There's a trick you have to use to win in the game. I'll say when I actually get there. Well, it's 2 tricks, so it's basically 2 parts of this game. Okay, somebody just broke into my house. I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm scared for
Okay,
you too.
got a flashlight. Look around what's going on. I have an insanity meter. That insanity meter cannot go up. Keep it down.
Yeah.
I can move A and D to move around to left to right, and then I can shift to run. But running in this game is very you have to be careful because if you run out of stamina and you're being chased, you're in trouble.
Oh,
So you need to go downstairs.
there's
going
monsters
across.
downstairs.
Yes, something broke the window on the bottom floor. There's 3 floors, I think. Go down.
Okay.
So now I'm on the bottom floor.
3 floors as well, and then it said find your phone. And then I didn't know where to find the phone.
Yeah, the phone's all the way back in their bed upstairs. So this is like the front door. Someone just broke the window. I'm very scared. I need to go
Whoa.
upstairs
Yeah.
back to get my phone so I can get proof. But then what happens is when I'm walking, something
Whoa,
comes
whoa,
after
whoa,
me.
whoa. Something's coming. Yeah, go, go, go. We
Yeah.
gotta get to the phone and call 911.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We gotta run, but then you have to be careful. You can't just run, otherwise you're gonna run out of stamina. So you have to conserve a sprint until the guy shows up, or whatever the thing is.
What if it's in your mind?
You're insane. There's no hope for
Yeah, it's insanity.
it's behind you. Nice.
Run.
That noise is so creepy.
Yeah, don't let him get you because he's gonna send you all the way back.
Oh,
You can see
it's
we're
right
we're in the,
around
we're
the
in a loop
corner.
right now.
Yeah,
Like we'll keep repeating the same floor.
that desk was
Yeah,
on the
that-
sofa.
This
Exactly,
is
yeah.
weird.
The background's getting messed up while we're looping the same thing. You can see now the sofa is stacked in the background.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey everyone, that concludes our live stream today. This was the first one where we talked about some web app development on Rosebud. Please check Rosebud. We're going to leave all the links in the description to this video. And we're going to see you again. We'll continue making these live streams. Please join our Discord if you want to participate in the office hours. Yep, can't wait to see what you guys create. Have a good one.